Let's get down to D.C., though. Check in with our Kayla Tausche, who has the latest read on some of these trade headlines that have been driving trading today. Hey, Kayla.
Hey, Carl. China's Commerce Ministry has announced that the U.S. and China have reached an agreement on a timetable to roll back tariffs as the two countries move towards signing that Phase 1 trade deal. The ministry's spokesperson in a regularly scheduled briefing said the trade war started with tariffs and should end with the cancellation of tariffs, but did not elaborate on which tariffs or on what schedule. According to three people close to talks, U.S. officials have been open to rolling back the tariffs put in place this September and canceling upcoming tariffs in December, but leaving tariffs on $200 billion in goods until a Phase 2 deal is reached, though China has been seeking a rollback on all of those too. As the two sides get closer to an agreement, where and when the first deal gets signed is still an open question. The White House is still targeting next weekend, when that APEC summit in Chile would have happened, to reach a deal, according to a senior administration official. But this official acknowledges that that timeline may be infeasible. The focus is now on Europe as a possible location for that summit, possibly when President Trump is in London for the NATO summit in early December. So look for that meeting possibly to happen before or after that if this gets pushed out. Reuters has reported that Sweden and Switzerland are under consideration, though two senior officials tell me those locations are highly unlikely, despite the president having suggested privately that the latter is the most neutral place there is. Guys.
Kayla, we get these updates. The market tries to understand what actually has advanced in terms of the likelihood. You know, what is your sense at this point? And is Phase 1 going to be it?
Well, I think both sides, David, are still negotiating in good faith. I think the reason why the administration is so intent on leaving those $250 billion in goods with tariffs on them is because they know that Phase 2 is going to be incredibly difficult to get China to commit to, not only because it includes things that are crucial and really like the center points of China's economy going forward, but also because they know that President Trump is in a delicate position next year with the election. So Phase 2 might not be impossible, but it will be incredibly difficult. And so that's why you could see those tariffs stay in place on those $250 billion in goods, although it seems like both sides are really gunning forward on Phase 1. And so we'll see what that means for an announcement in the coming days on where this actually gets signed.